Alright, this next comic was heard recently on a local radio show, Tear Me a New Ass. Folks, please, Danny Ozark!
Wow, what a thrill, man. I get to perform at Philly's best comedy club, get introed by Philly's hottest comedy. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're having a great night here, right? Come on, this is big. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I was the victim of identity theft. At least somebody wants me. Actually, it's worked out that my identity got stolen. My credit rating's gone up. I'm on the list of all the hot clubs now. My struggles are actually bringing him down. It's a very weird variation on the crime. All the bullies used to beat me up back in school, which is weird because I was homeschooled. So, you can imagine, I don't know, just out here. My girlfriend just broke up with me, and in the old days, that would be a bad thing, but now it's kind of cool because you have like MySpace. Old days, you wouldn't know what's going on. Now, just look at your girl's MySpace page, you know, like, it's a double-edged sword. Sometimes you find out too much. You know, like I was looking at my ex-girlfriend's page, and like I saw her boyfriend wrote, "Tapioca pudding will never be the same." Did they have a Roman sex fest, or did they just order a second dessert? I don't know, I'm just out there. But I am back in the dating scene, you know, and like, I did notice, true story, I did notice that like, every girl I hook up with has a pet that I have to pretend to like, okay? Like, this is a weird scenario. Sometimes it's a dog or a cat, and that's cool, but other times you're just trying to get laid, so you'll say anything, you're like, "Oh, I love elk. Elk are great. No, these antlers aren't bothering me. It's cool." Madonna has a children's book out now. It's her 5th. Personally, I think she's running out of ideas. Like now she's just putting her spin on some popular children's tales of the past. Like for instance, in Madonna's new children's book, Little Red Riding Hood, that's about her clit. Yes. And also in Madonna's new children's book, The ABCs, that's about all the various forms of hepatitis you can get if you have sex with her. So it's an important read. Totally recommend it. And there's another, yes, hands are ablaze now. And there's another children's book out, it's called Dear Smarty, and this is a collection of letters from kids all across the world to Smarty Jones, the horse. You know, it's a very heartwarming book. They're actually going to turn it into a movie. They're not going to give the lead role to Smarty Jones. They're going to give that part to Sarah Jessica Parker. They think that she best, Christmas is coming up. That's a good holiday. We just had Thanksgiving. My favorite, though, is actually Ash Wednesday, because that's the one day a year when Aaron Neville looks normal. And I'm just saying, if we all just got along, it would be fun. I don't know. I like to look at pictures of she-males. I trust you guys, so I feel warm enough to say that. That's why I read the Philadelphia City paper, okay? Which is kind of like the Torah. You read it backwards. I don't know how that all works out. But I noticed that the City paper presents a quandary for like Philadelphia's real prostitutes, okay? Because in their ad, they have to put 100% female. Which, even if it's true, it's pretty sad if you have to declare it. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But I noticed one ad that really made me wonder, and the girl said, "I'm 95% female." And I didn't understand what that meant, so I like read the fine print. She said, "I'm just like a regular woman, except I don't ask a lot of annoying questions." Yeah, so it was like I finally learned about women. It's been a lifelong quest. But I've been going to the movies a lot lately, and it's been disappointing. Because movies are never about what I think they're going to be about based upon the title. Like, I went to see History of Violence, and I didn't like that because it wasn't about clubs on Delaware Avenue. Then I went to see The Greatest Game Ever Played, but I didn't like that because it wasn't about Pac-Man. Weird stuff. I went to see MI3, but I didn't like it because it wasn't about Allen Iverson asking the Denver Nuggets what uniform number he's going to be wearing. Yeah. What else? I saw Silent Hill, but I didn't like that because it wasn't about Tim McGraw telling his wife to shut the fuck up. These are just some of the things that are going on. Went to see 21 Grams. Didn't really enjoy it because it wasn't about the amount of grandmothers the typical foster kid has had by the time he's been through the system. So that was a weird one. But the worst was when I went to see Catch That Kid. Because that wasn't about Eric Clapton's son. And all I'm wondering is, thanks a lot, you guys have been a great crowd. Have an awesome night. Lots of